Steve, is Steve getting more ice cream?
I think he's got the best stuff to do today.
No kidding. This is the day because TCBY, the country's best yogurt, set up a yogurt shop here to celebrate the fact that they now have a silk chocolate almond milk froyo, and it's fantastic. Right. Joining us right now, we've got TCBY Famous Brands International CEO Neil Courtney.
It's great to be here.
It's great to have you all the way from the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. I'd like to get your reaction to the number Nicole was just talking about. 333,000 first-time jobless claims, slightly better than 336, which they were expecting.
Well, I think right now, based upon our current economic situation, any good news, especially from a consumer perspective, will help drive a little confidence. This recovery since 2008 has been slow. And obviously our business, both Mrs. Fields and TCBY, relies heavily on the consumer. And any positive news that's going to drive consumer spend will help our business in the long term.
How have your franchisees been impacted by Obamacare? The implementation of it right now at this point, a little confusing.
Yeah, it's tough to say at this point in time. Our franchisees are such that we don't have a lot that have that 50-plus employee base. But I think for small business in general, there is some concern about Obamacare and the costs that it's going to incur, and really the dilution of a solid workforce. A lot of companies are going to be forced from going to a lot of full-time employees to maybe going more part-time.
And that seems to be where the real job growth is, in the part-time sector.
Correct.
For small business owners out there right now, and you deal with a lot of them, what's the key in this economy to making money?
You know, I think first and foremost, you gotta have great product and service, and that's what we really strive to do with TCBY and Mrs. Fields. Secondarily, you have to connect today with the community. You gotta get out of your four walls, and you gotta connect with your community. Thirdly, you gotta stay ahead of the game. I mean, our consumer is constantly changing, technology is advancing, the digital world is crazy, so you gotta stay ahead of the curve and make sure that you're getting ahead of the competition. And then lastly, as a new business owner, you gotta go location, location, location. You've gotta outflank your competition, and you've gotta be convenient for your customers.
Well, when it comes to locations, it's hard to beat 48th and 6th Avenue, right?
It is. It's very expensive, but it is.
Hey, a round of applause for your boss. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a whole bunch of the guys and gals from TCBY. Neil, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And good luck with the brand new dairy-free froyo.
Yeah, it is the perfect match, and there's a great contest. Go to tcby.com. But we're very proud of this partnership with Silk, two great brands. And then Mrs. Fields, also a great company for us.
Cookies and froyo, I love that.
It doesn't get better than that. It's a lot of fun.
All right, Peter and Gretch, back into you.
I didn't know they own Mrs. Fields.